introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about you.
Well, hi, my name is Naomi. I'm 41 years old. I was born and raised in South Florida.
What do you do for work?
I work in IT right now. I'm a clinical informatics specialist currently.
What is your natural hair texture?
My natural hair texture is pretty much like a kinky texture. I know on the markets out there, they have all of these like 4A, 4B, 4C. I think I'm in between like a 4B, 4C texture. So it's like a kinky texture.
At what age did you start experiencing hair loss for the first time?
Well, I would say I started experiencing hair loss between 5 to 6 years ago. It could have been happening before, but because of where it was at, I couldn't personally see it until a stylist kind of pointed it out to me. And then I started to look and then I noticed it. So I would say about 5 to 6 years ago.
And how severe, how bad would you describe your hair loss?
I would say at the time, I considered it severe because any type of hair loss is just like frightening to anyone. But it was pretty bad for me.
Was it patches? Was it like a whole, or in one area in specific? Was it throughout your head?
No, for me, it was actually just right in the center of my head.
Okay. What did you do at that time? Did you try other products? Did you go see any professionals? How did you deal with it?
When it was told to me that I was experiencing hair loss, I just started like researching the market. Okay, let me try this oil. Oh, let me try this. Let me try this shampoo. Let me just keep trying things on my own. And then I did go to the dermatologist and they tried to give me, I went to 2 different ones and I got 2 different diagnoses when I discovered the hair loss.
What were their diagnoses?
Well, first one was saying scarring alopecia. Another one was saying centrifugal alopecia, but they weren't too sure. And then one was just basically they were saying it was due to tight hairstyles is what their assumption was.
Did they say that your hair could potentially grow back, or what was the outlook on your hair loss?
One of them was saying no, they don't think it's going to grow back. The other one said it's possible if I just take care of my hair and then try different things.
And how did that make you feel at that time?
Devastated at first, because it's just a shock. You're young, you don't expect to experience hair loss at such a young age.
And so after that, what kind of led you to Syblee? How did you hear about Syblee products for the first time?
Yeah, so for me, I was doing a lot of research. I was like, okay, let me just Google this, let me Google that. And then it was social media. I was scrolling and I saw an advertisement by Syblee and she was looking for people for her hair study. And I reached out and here I am.
And what year was that?
That was 2 years ago, so 2018.
So tell us a little bit about your hair study treatment. What did that consist of? Did you go in for a consultation, and then what was the regimen set for you?
So I did go in for a consultation. Syblee examined my scalp and she thought I would be a great candidate for her study. And she provided me with the products that I needed, and it was basically using her Lime Nourishing shampoo and conditioner along with her treatment. And the study consisted of me doing the treatment every 2 weeks and using her products exclusively on my hair.
So let's talk a little bit more about the hair growth treatment. Can you explain to us what that is? What does it do for you, and what it did to how did it help your hair loss?
Well, the hair growth treatment is actually the most important part of it, especially when you're experiencing hair loss. So every 2 weeks I would wash with her, her products, and then we would apply the treatment to all over my hair and specifically also to the area where you're experiencing the hair loss. And it's a matter of massaging it in for about 10 minutes and then sitting under a dryer with your hair covered with a plastic cap and just letting the product really soak into your scalp and your hair, and then rinsing it out, and then just applying her hair butters and her oils to style your hair.
How was your experience when you started this treatment? Did you notice results right away? Did it take a while? Did your hair improve? Just talk about how your hair reacted to you starting this hair growth journey.
I definitely feel like the results are not overnight. When I started, it took a while to even adjust the damage, I guess, that I did before by using all type of other products. So it took a while for my hair to really start to react and absorb her products. And I saw a difference with my hair. It used to be super dry and brittle. And just by using her products, especially the treatment, it just helped soften my hair a lot. It helped the water. I started seeing when I would put water in my hair, when I began to wash it, the water started to absorb in my hair. So treatment really just opened up the pores and allow the product and water to really seep in.
So now that you're kind of done with this hair study, what are your future plans for your hair? What's going to be your hair regimen now moving forward? Do you plan on sticking with Syblee, or do you feel comfortable going to other companies at this point?
Well, just from the treatment alone, I feel like I do want to stick with Syblee's treatments because they really help change my hair and the texture and just the hair growth. I started to see a difference and started to see my hair grow. If I did decide to step out and use other products, it would have to be something that's natural, not with all of these added ingredients. It has to be something that's really natural. So I definitely want to stick to using Syblee's treatment in her products.
What would you say is your favorite product from the line, the ones that you've tried?
I would definitely, I like both, two of them. I like the Lime Nourishing hair oil as well as the rosemary, but I have to say the treatment. The treatment really helped change my hair, so definitely.
So you mentioned that you've used a lot of other products that are out there on the market. Did it make a difference for you, or did it influence you in any way that Syblee's products are all plant-based and organic? Did you think that maybe they weren't going to work because they were natural, or was it something that you were specifically looking for?
That's actually something I was looking for, because when I realized and I started to read the other products that I had, because I was a product junkie beforehand, and I started to see all these ingredients, some of them that I couldn't even pronounce. I'm like, so what is this? So I had to Google, well, what is this? And then I still, even by Googling some of them, the ingredients, I didn't know what it was. So the fact that I'm using Syblee's products and they're all natural and it's actually ingredients that I know of, and products that you can even eat, but no, just to say that I just like the fact that it's all plant-based.
Now that you've gone through this journey and your hair has obviously grown back and it's so full of volume and it looks great, how do you feel now? Has your perspective of yourself changed and your hair changed?
Definitely. Actually gives you more of a confidence, because even with going through hair loss, it kind of puts a dampen on your confidence, like wondering what people are going to say when they see your hair and the questions, but I definitely feel a whole lot better.
I'm sure there's many people experiencing hair loss similar to yours. So what message do you have for anybody that's experiencing these problems that you had and that might be hesitant to go get help, or feel like there's no other hope left for them and that their hair loss is permanent?
I would definitely just, any advice I would give to someone that's experiencing hair loss, just really stop and just look at what you're using in your hair. Look at the ingredients. I definitely would say seek out, reach out to Syblee, use her products, try it out, and just don't lose all hope, because there is hope out there. I was once there thinking that I don't think it's gonna grow back, listening to the naysayers, but if you really just take care of your hair, stop putting in things that you don't necessarily need to do, let your hair be free and use all natural products, and consider Syblee's products, definitely.